This is Party Select,
a podcast where two dudes and a guy who's their friend
talk about the best thing that there is.
Video games.
Today's topic, Best Writing of 2025. I'm Kyle, and my best writing of 2025 is Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2. Henry and Hans, the two main characters of the game, are basically best friends who are separated by this caste system from medieval Europe. Hans is a noble, and Henry serves him. He's his bodyguard. But through the events of the story, the two of them are kind of made to be equals in a lot of ways. And when you start to peel back the layers, the restrictions of that caste system, and lay bare this relationship between these two men, I think it's a really beautifully told story of friendship. Of course, for me and my interests, a medieval backdrop doesn't exactly hurt things. Every line of dialogue, whether it's in the main narrative or one of the funny, wacky side quests, is thoughtfully written and well acted. I was never pulled out of the experience by a character I was talking to. I was always drawn further in, which is something that good writing does really well. Nothing else this year has the kind of quality and breadth of dialogue and writing that this game does.
I'm Cody, and my best writing of 2025 goes to Claire Obscure, Expedition 33. This game takes the prize for best writing without question. Prior to the game even releasing, I was hooked by the interesting premise shown off in the trailers, and that alone had me excited. But once I got through that initial story hook and realized that was just a small part of a much larger, deeper narrative, the game completely blew me away. By the time I finished, I was so emotionally invested in the characters and their stories and lives. The twists and turns along the way had me absolutely floored. That incredible depth and the way the story unfolds, it all comes down to the incredible writing behind the scenes. It's a masterclass in storytelling and truly defines the overall experience. For all these above reasons, that is why I believe Claire Obscure Expedition 33 wins Best Writing of 2025.
I'm Shay, and my best writing of 2025 goes to Sleeper Citizen 2 Starward Vector. Ooh, doggy. This game can be hard to recommend. It's a lot of text with no voice acting and a lot of flowery prose describing the minutia and mundanity of your sleeper android trying to survive in space. But if you can look past that and really dive into the circumstances, there are characters and choices, and in particular, real consequences that you feel throughout the game. And in particular, the ending of the game had me sitting in stunned silence, really contemplative silence for like 20 minutes. If you can go into this game treating it more like a choose-your-own adventure novel than a traditional video game, I think you'll get a lot out of it. Subscribe for more Game of the Year content, including our personal and collective Games of the Year. Peace out.